maybe not. I mean, Magnus is, extremely efficient with his pieces. So it's a tough one. Bishop takes c5, bishop takes b5. Really tough one.
Which pieces should white aim to exchange? Should white aim to exchange the knight for the black bishop? Should white keep all the material on the board? Black's rook is going to get very good once it reaches the second rank, maybe even the first rank. Tomaszewski, still, everything's going to be solid though.
Yes. It's going to be difficult for Magnus. I think Tomaszewski now just wants a draw, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he signaled with that knight b6 move a bit earlier.
Yeah.
He didn't really believe in his winning chances. He didn't back himself. And maybe that's why Magnus played rook a8. He sensed a bit of psychological weakness from his opponent. He's very good at that.
Absolutely.
And as Antoine says in the chat, you have a hard time believing black ever wins, but it is Magnus. It is Magnus after all. And okay, knight c7. Black gives a check. Black's bishop will move. That white knight is slightly offside though. Needs to get back into the game. We'll stick with this game just because it is so dramatic. Potentially devastating if Magnus can't stop these white pawns. It would be huge for the tournament, but there have been other games. We will check in on those results. We will show some of the action a bit later in both the open and the women's sections. Okay, Tomaszewski rerouting his knight. Still feels like black is okay, but can Magnus hope for more? The more you look at it, Lawrence,
Yeah.
you believe in black's any chances?
I mean, objectively, no, but over the board, anything can happen. And Magnus is a master at making opponents uncomfortable as well. Right? He doesn't just let them settle. It's very, it's very annoying to play Magnus. I've never played him in a proper game like you, but even in the blitz games we've played, it's just very, it's just very tough. There's a psychological element to it. And now he knows he's stable and, well,
That's enough.
Yeah, he with his stability, he can breathe. The white pawns have been held up. And now he's going to try and make something work. And he is making progress.
That white king, you got to fear for it slightly. And especially if black can push his pawn to g4. So that's why Tomaszewski's planted his bishop on e5. He's saying, okay, if you push your g-pawn, your f-pawn will drop. But it does feel like Magnus is squeezing water out of that stone, as Feeling Cushy says. Feels like he's creating those threats. Suddenly Tomaszewski has awkward questions to answer. 20 seconds on the clock. The f2 pawn attack. If you ever touch the f2 pawn for white, I think that will backfire. The g pawn is a clear target for black's light squared bishop. And okay, white just dropping back his king. Tomaszewski is praying for the draw here.
Right, but g4 and that. No, this is getting weird for Tomaszewski now. It takes.
Look at that white knight. Just can't contribute to the game.
G3 check, f takes g3, f3.
Breaking through.
Oh my goodness.
Tomaszewski, you have to move. You have to take that pawn. It's probably lost now, but what a tactic. Clearance tactic on the second rank now. You're right, Lawrence. That is a killer. Wow, g3. I agree as well with J-Liu Poker. Magnus needs to teach us endgames. How does he do it every time? And, okay, that passed f-pawn. He's got to win for black, surely now. How do you stop the pawn? And you don't, is the answer. Magnus takes the win. Tomaszewski resigns.
Wow. Very disappointing for Yevgeny not to hold that. And we just saw a super chat there. This is why Magnus is the greatest ever. Yes. Effectively, yes, because he can